Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're new. Today I will be storing photo cards. I'm very excited because I have a good amount for a few groups and I'm really excited to get into it. First up, I'll be storing Jin's new album, Happy, and I'm just so happy. Like, I can't even, I know I'm gonna say happy a million times. I'm just so happy he's back. Hobi is also back, so it's just really nice to have two members home and just posting, and it's been wonderful. We have this gorgeous Weaver shop pop. Love him in glasses. Next we have this pop from Weaver's shop, and I love to just say it's the Super Tuna. The Super Tuna card. Blonde Jin, what a moment. Like, what a moment. Again, they were super gracious with the amount of cards we got, so there were 3 versions and all 3 versions came with 3 cards, so. And then this is the Weaver's album card, which matches this concept, so I put them together as well. Like, yeah. So that is it for Jinny's album, and then we will go to Hobi because I have his 2 cards that I got from Hope on the Street. So that is it for Hobi, and that is it for this binder actually. Yeah. Very pleased to be adding more things to chapter 2. I only have 1 card for my Yujin binder, and it is one that I was actually gifted in a sale. It's her Papa John's card. Definitely not something I would have ever gone out of my way to get, but I love it. I literally play tennis, so period. But yeah, this is her Papa John's card. Who would have thought? I remember when this collab happened and I was like, what a funny collab. Yeah, let me just pull a photo card in my pizza box. So, there we go. That was all I had to add for Yujin, for this binder. We will go into the A4s now. So we are in the A4. And I'm gonna go first to this page because I do have the last aran card from debut, the one I have been looking for since their debut, the jikook. It was so cute, and I understand why it was so hard to find, but wow. Oh my gosh, it's complete! Ah! This is huge for me. This is huge, and I can't wait for a bloom. I think we're pronouncing it a bloom, but if it is a bloom, then I'm just so excited for their re-debut. I need it, right now. So that's that, and then we'll move into Yujin. First we have Love Dive, and I have 1 card. Her version 2. For nothing for Afterlife, I've I have the last pop. Really cute pop. There's not a lot of color happening on this page, but that's okay. So I've is complete, and then we have nothing for I've mine, but we do have two things for iSwitch. So I have her version 1. I don't remember what this one's from. I think this is the Love Dive version. I love iSwitch's backs. And that is it for Yujin and this binder. So we will move on to the last binder, and the biggest stack. I know it's been a while since you've seen this binder. I do owe you all an apology because while I did my 9-month hiatus, I did store Golden, the rest of Face, and now I'm storing Muse, but like you didn't see any of that on camera, so I do deeply apologize, especially because my channel is so heavily focused on Jimin and JK's collections. So trust me, I'm probably more sad about it than anyone else. I was really proud of those videos and they're never gonna see the light of day, so that's really sad, but it's okay. I will do a flip through of chapter 2 for Jimin and JK. I also do want to point out that I did store Are You Sure? Because the inclusions were just such weird sizes that I had to do it off camera because it was stressing me out and I was fighting with like different ways, and I'm kind of in a weird place with my BTS collection right now. Not in a like I'm gonna downsize it way. I still feel like my binders aren't very well organized, so I'm trying to fix them. So here's the two really large postcard size items, and then we'll just go right into Face flip through really quick. This is a page you wouldn't have seen. This is the production diary, the vinyl, broadcast, fan-made cards, and then a random, non-random card that just fit here. But yeah, that is this page. And then we have his large inclusions. Here's his production diary stuff. And then we go into Muse, which I have not put away yet. We will put that away. I love this cover. I'm very proud of this cover. So these are all the cards I have to store. And we start with his album cards. This card is gorgeous. I have his Weverse card. His global card. I did already organize this once, so like I know what I'm doing this time. His Japan fan club selfie, which is gorgeous. His Japan fan club non-selfie. And then we have the second global, which was this crazy, insane card. Like, who gave him the right for this one? I just... speechless. His UMS card, which is also one of my new faves. I think if I were to do that top 9 challenge again, this would definitely be in it. And then we have the Target card, and this is the one I pulled. There were 2 versions. I'm only collecting 1. And as you can see, this is my peace sign row. I love it. I love it. I love this page. That's the back for Muse. And then we go into the last page, which is pretty much selfie cards. Basically, the Lucky Draws had like 1 selfie and then 2 concept cards. I don't like concept cards. I'm being more selective with what I collect nowadays. But hello. Obviously this was a need. Then this is the other selfie. And I am missing one card, and it's the one with him holding the mic. So that'll be here whenever I find that. But that is it for Muse. I'm very pleased with this. Here's his larger inclusions. So now I'll just do a flip through of golden. Here's my golden collage. And then we have his album cards, his Weavers cards. I'm going to take the Europe exclusive out and just get his vinyl PC if he has one, because I've just given up on that Europe card. Then these are lucky draws. More lucky draws. That one's like Japan lucky draws, and then this is Korean lucky draws. Actually, one of these is YZY. This is YZY. And then his large inclusions. But yeah, that is my chapter 2 for Jikook so far. And I'm very pleased with like how I've ended up collecting everything. I'm not as stressed about getting everything for them or getting like the super rare things, because I just know it's not plausible. That is it for the K-pop portion, but stay tuned because I do include my hockey cards. So if you want to watch those, keep on watching. If you don't, that's okay. Thank you so much for watching this part, and I'll see you next time. So as promised, I did say I would show my hockey collection if people were interested, and I was actually kind of shocked by the amount of people who commented. I did not think there were going to be this many hockey fans watching my videos, so I'm really happy, or just sports cards fans in general. I'm really happy to hear that. So this is my hockey collection. First, we're going to start with this binder, which is my biggest and also the one I'm the most proud of / the one I love the most. I think it's a really cool binder because it has all 32 teams in chronological order. So it starts with the original 6 and then it like moves into when each team debuted. So let's just get right into it. Okay, we start off with a goalie page because one thing you need to know about me is I love goalies. I am such a big goalie person. My favorite player is a goalie, so like I just love goalies. Yeah, so I thought this was a good intro page because it's like a goalie from at least like 9 teams. So I love this page. I think it's really cohesive and I pulled all of them, so this is really fun. I'll just flip through it and I'll say like the team if you are curious, if you've never seen like, or if you don't even know the NHL teams, I will say each team so that you can see what they look like. So the first team, the one that started it all, the Montreal Canadiens, Boston Bruins, Chicago Blackhawks, New York Rangers, Toronto Maple Leafs. Also, when I say they're like in order, some of these teams like used to be a different city or used to have a different name, but you're more than welcome to go like look into NHL history if you care that much about like what the team used to be or anything like that. Detroit Red Wings, LA Kings, St. Louis Blues, Pittsburgh Penguins, Philadelphia Flyers, Vancouver Canucks, Buffalo Sabres, Calgary Flames, New York Islanders, Washington Capitals, Edmonton Oilers, New Jersey Devils, San Jose Sharks, Ottawa Senators, Tampa Bay Lightning, Anaheim Ducks, Dallas Stars, Florida Panthers, Colorado Avalanche, oh, my beloveds, the Arizona Coyotes, RIP, I miss you. So Arizona Coyotes are officially the Utah Hockey Club as of this year, but I don't have any of their cards. So Carolina Hurricanes, Nashville Predators, I love them. I love them very much. I love Cody Glass. Minnesota Wild, Columbus Blue Jackets, Winnipeg Jets, and the last two teams are the Vegas Knights and Seattle Kraken. I love the Seattle Kraken's jerseys. They have my favorite jerseys in the entire league. I just think the colors are so cool. I just love them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this binder. Like, most of these are just base cards, and then there's like the occasional like old card I used to have from like when I bought hockey cards years ago. I think I have like a few throughout here. But yeah, that is this binder, and I love it very much. I treasure it very much. Like this card, like these are really old. I've had these since 2015. So okay, so that is this binder, and we'll move on to the next one. These binders are pretty much copies of each other. One's just an A5 and one is an A4. The A5 you've seen before. Technically it was my like zip one that I showed in my last video, and it's the one that has like Hyunjae and Josh Morrissey. So I put them together to do like my intro page, and then basically in here is just some special cards I pulled. From different teams, and then some more special cards where I only have like 2 or 1 of them, so I put them in a smaller binder, whereas with my other binder you'll see has more like 8 to like 9 cards of a set, or 3, you'll see. If you have any questions, always just leave a timestamp, because I'm not sure how in-depth people wanted me to go with this collection, so like sorry I'm not pointing out every single player, because a lot of the times, like with hockey card packs, like I don't know every player. I know a lot of them, but I don't know every single one, so like, you know. Also, a lot of them have been traded. Like some of these are old, some of these are like they're not on that team anymore. But these are just some really cool cards that I've pulled that I wanted to keep and have on display. I'm a really big fan of like duo cards like this. I think these are so cool. When either I like duo cards when they're on the same team, and then I also like duo cards when they're against each other. And then these are 2 mascot cards. I'm hoping to complete this page of like different mascots. These are just pools. This is Chicago's mascot, and this is Florida's mascot. And then that's it for this binder, so I will show you the next one. Okay, so in this binder, it is more special cards and also more of like specifically my favorite teams, and like my favorite cards that I've pulled. So the first page is Travis Konechny. He is one of my favorite players. So I have some of his cards. This one is signed to my name, so that's why there's a thing over my name, but I love his card so much. And then we go into some more Flyers players on the team currently. Here is my favorite player that I said is a goalie. I love him so very much. This is Sam. Everyone say hi, Sam. So like here's more Flyers cards that I pulled. This is an example of like a duo, but they're on the same team. Then we move into more flyers. And then we have some old flyers that are no longer on the team. Either they're no longer in the league or they're just on a different team now. And then we go into some of my favorite cards because the Sabres are one of my favorite teams. So I have a lot of Jack Quinn, JJ Peterka, Devin Levi, and yeah, this is my little Sabres page. This is like one of my most prized possessions that I've pulled. It's Dylan Cousins in a Pride jersey. I just love it very dearly. Look at him. But I just think this is one of the coolest like cards I've pulled, and it means a lot to me. So then we have some more Sabres. The last page of Sabre cards. And then we go into like some of my like special sets that I've made. This is just a complete like holo page. Let me see if I can do this without like showing my face. This is a complete holo page. These are all holo cards that I've pulled. This is my Dazzlers page. I love Dazzlers. I think Dazzlers are so much fun to collect. And Kevin Fiala is one of my favorite players as well, so I'm glad to have his Dazzler. This is a Young Guns page, which is basically like their rookie cards. Then we have this set, which is really cool. This is my old pack that I like showed you. That one card is from 2015. These are just the rest of them. And then this is one of my other old cards. I don't even know when this was. 1993. This is from 93. And this is Wayne Gretzky. I'm not really a Gretzky fan, but like it's one of those things where he is very like iconic in the hockey world, so it's cool to have one. Then this is what I was saying about like threes. So these three match these three, like they're the same set. These are some really cool ones as well. I really like the designs of these. Shout out Ben, if Ben is watching. Shout out Ben. And then same thing as before, just three of the similar concepts, similar sets. And that is it for my hockey card collection. I like to buy in bulk, like bulk boxes, and then just like open them that way, so like I don't really collect like a specific person. Overall, I try to keep it as simple as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Some can't build up